Manual focus, Mark here. Today we're going to turn this into this. Right, so first thing you're going to want to do is take your chargers apart. Now the Canon ones are actually quite difficult to get apart. They're very well put together, and it took quite a bit of persuasive levering to get these things apart. Some are easier than others. This one, it's got the plug on this swivel, fold away swivel thing. It's actually quite a bit easier than the other one, which is designed to have a cord plug into the back of it. So we'll take our chargers apart. Also the screws on this Canon one, they've got a very funny little thing in the middle of them, so you can't even put a normal Torx screwdriver in there. I found that I had a flathead that would just about fit in there and be able to get it open. So again, these are not designed to be user serviceable. Now you will make a mess of the outside of these. Don't stab yourself. Alright, that popped. So one of the easy places to get it to pop like that is just here, at the bottom of the battery compartment there. And once you've got one, you can probably work your way around and pop open the rest of it. Now you've got to be careful that you can get these little prongs out and that you don't stretch them too much. Pulling the whole thing apart. Oh, this one's kind of... There we go. So we have our 3 chargers. Now on the back here, around where the mains power goes in, you should be able to identify a live and neutral solder pad on each. This one's slightly different, but it's there, live on the top, neutral on the bottom, live neutral, and live neutral. And all we're going to do is I'm going to add some wire, cut a little spot where the wire can actually come out of the case easily, and solder these 3 modules together. So I only have to plug in one, either on there or on either of these ones. But we've got to make sure that we get live, live, live matching up with neutral, neutral, neutral. Now a good tip is just to add a bit of lead to this hippie solder, which is friendly to ponies and does not have lead in it, and that makes it a lot easier to do your hand soldering. Right, now that's probably one of the worst soldering jobs you'll see in a while. I'm not renowned for my soldering skills, but it tends to work. Doesn't look pretty, but it tends to work with me. Now, the next bit is we want to decide where this is going to route through the case. So we're going to lay our wires as flat as possible on the circuit board because there's not a lot of room underneath really. And I'm going to even use a bit of hot glue to put those in place, and then I'm going to decide where I'm going to cut my holes on this side of the case, because we're going to want to have to cut a hole in the case here so that it can slot over that wire there. Right, now we want to cut our cases with your favourite cutting tool so these wires can poke through. Okay, so that hot glue should be strong enough. For me, it seems to be the most elegant way, and we can plug it all in. We now have a charger that we can plug into one place, and it charges 3 batteries at once. Worth noting as well, a safety aspect, if you do have one of these chargers with a prop out prong like that, you really should tape that, either use it all the time, or tape it up, because once you plug this into the back here, these 2 prongs here are live. Anyway, cheers, thanks for watching, please subscribe and all that good stuff. I will catch you next time.